A multicultural church and faith community all coming together after flames devoured their historic church building. As Atlanta News First Yasmina Alston reports, the pastor remains fearless. He says he and his father both preached here, and he has hope that his congregation will come back together.
There's a lot of sadness, but there's no fear in us over what's to come. God's going to take care of our church.
Pastor Jordan Copeland, his faith strong, even as he watched fire crews work on his First Pentecostal Church of Buford after a massive Thanksgiving fire.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. That's the biggest part of it. But it is just the memories of that place and how many turnarounds we saw there.
His parishioners joined him in the parking lot Friday afternoon, witnessing the smoky aftermath of the church in downtown Buford, built in the 1930s.
I'm heartbroken. This was one of my favorite places to be. I like to be here every Sunday, and to see it gone, a place that means so much to me.
Cheval Yoakum was one of those parishioners still in disbelief. According to Gwinnett County Fire and Emergency Services, the smoke began coming from a vent hole at the top of the sanctuary of the three-story church. The fire was then found in the attic.
When the steeple disappeared into the roof, people was screaming and crying, and just very hard thing to see.
For Copeland, the destruction is especially difficult. His father, who passed last year, was the church's previous pastor, and this fire is something Copeland says would have been hard for his father to see.
Everything we had from him was in that building. His pulpit, his Bibles that he gave me, his preaching notes.
Copeland says 2 local churches have already offered their space for Sunday service, and they'll update parishioners on social media to confirm a location.
I think everybody here is pretty close-knit, and we're all one big family. And so to be together and to have that community is really important in times like this.
Meanwhile, fire investigators say the cause is still being investigated, and they did not suspect criminal activity in Buford. Yasmina Alston, Atlanta News First.